Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrap Up Show. This is a good question. The answer is maybe. I don't think he should be let up. He's a rascal. He's a butthole. He's a nightmare. He just porn bombed Wendy last night and Elisa today. But I might let him up. We'll see. He's not even backstage because I told him I wouldn't let him up. We'll see. We'll see. Charmin, what a show today, huh?
Did I see Minnie Manson's butt?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He porn bombed Wendy last night too?
No, it wasn't Wendy. Actually, it was Corey. I misspoke there. He porn bombed Corey.
I'll tell you what, Mercury came out of retrograde and everybody else seems to be moving in new directions too.
Yeah, Mercury being in Gatorade always really fucks everything up. And I don't know. But we do have High Pitch Eric. Welcome.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, how are you?
Great,
Good,
Eric.
how are you?
You know I love you, and I know that you want to talk about this. That somebody was wishing you to crash today, to crash your vehicle while you called in because you were on the phone. What do you think about that?
Wow. Well, I gotta say something. Tony Stark is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking loser son of a bitch.
Don't hold back now.
And you know something? I hope he dies for saying what he did.
Oh, no. See, that's where, Eric, you should take the high road because Minnie Manson has been threatening to kill everybody. And you're better than Minnie Manson. So you don't wish him death.
Well, listen. He should have never said what he did.
I agree with you. Hopefully he will apologize and he will be the better man. I know that he's been very upset with me lately, and we used to be very close. Me and Tony were very close. He thought that I unmodded him, which I didn't. I don't know if he's in here right now, but if he is, he'll know that he's modded. And he took that as an opportunity to really bash me, bash this show, and be just an overall nightmare. So when he said that about you, I thought, hey, this is taking it too far. That's what I think personally. Hudson Jake, welcome to the show. Bimbo, welcome to the show. You guys were both big parts of it today. We appreciate you. Wappy Flanker is here, but not quite here. And we have Stuck in Paradise, somebody that's driving through the Redwoods. And I am in the Redwoods myself. However, he seems to have... He might be too much in the Redwoods right now because we don't see him.
Signal there seems like it would be tough with those big trees.
Yeah, sometimes it is. We don't have the best service in this area. Hi, Stuck in Paradise.
Nope. Yeah, that's correct. Sometimes it's a little spotty. Depends on where you're at.
I know exactly where you are, actually. I can see exactly where he is.
Where am I at?
Very far from me. I'm not going to say because you're really fucking close. You're very close to me. Very close to me.
I just left Hoochie.
Yep, I'm saying just be quiet. You're very close to me.
Oh, I don't care.
No, I do. Okay. I care.
Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes things a little bit to register.
That's okay. If you just put it on your face, that would be great so that we don't have to worry about that.
Get us a good view.
Yeah, anyway, that guy is like within miles of me right now. So I guess I was just doxed. But yeah, beautiful area for sure. There's somebody backstage that I can't tell if they're them or not. So if they will show their face so that I can know that it's not a crazy porn bomber. Okay, you don't have to show it the whole time.
Okay, welcome, Sherman, and didn't you say that you were affected by the hurricane?
Yeah, who is this?
Bimbo. And I live in Tampa.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe the other person was. Where in Tampa are you? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got like 2 inches of rain. Nothing.
Did you get any of that I-75 back surge when the water came back?
No, not at all. I mean, because I know people that live in Fort Myers, and they got pretty effed up down in Fort Myers.
Yeah, that's Sanibel Island?
Oh, yeah. The whole thing is underwater.
Destroyed. Gone.
And I had people commenting on a TikTok post that they had a voluntary evacuation,
It's
and then
at the top, Corey.
it switched to mandatory. The winds picked up so quick, they shut down the bridge.
I know exactly where this guy is right now. It's so crazy.
Okay. So you live by like Sarasota or Bradenton?
No,
Because
I
if
live.
They shut down the Skyway.
I live by Jacksonville. I'm talking about Sanibel Island.
Let's talk about the show because I feel like this could go on forever.
Yeah, we could talk about
You guys are
Florida
listening.
storms for at least
we're in the
an hour.
Panhandle, so
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It could go on forever. High K jobs. I want to first open it up with Coach Stacy.
Giant bridges.
Stacy was amazing. I loved her. I think she was a
Yes.
great
Yes.
guest. She handled it
Outstanding.
very well. She
Outstanding.
handled the haters very well. John, I have to say, I was not happy with your 3 calls. I feel like you were calling just to tell everybody that you were a fireman, which we all.
Well, sorry, Wheezy. I sorry I had any input, but I was moved by most of the guests, and I was put off by Kleenex. So sorry about that.
No, I'm just, you know me, I'm honest. And I'm like, hey, we can only hear that you're a damn fireman.
Your misinterpretation is of no consequence to me.
Good.
Dude, Minnie Manson, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely.
No, is that going to impact her show? Is something going to happen to that episode?
No, she can actually go back and edit that out.
Okay,
You
what
gotta
was
see
it that
ass,
Kleenex
right?
was
They're saying right
saying
now
about
that
everybody coming up and asking words that would get the show taken down? What was it about that? Is there any truth to that?
She could also edit that out.
They're doing. She's doing it right now. She's
Hudson,
editing it
Jake,
right now.
Jake, we all talk one at a time, so please don't talk
Sorry.
over somebody. That's okay.
Sorry.
I just had to let you know because there's 9 people up here and it can become very hard to follow the
This
rules.
isn't mainstream. I
was wondering how you felt about Corey and Kleenex just talking over each other and doing their want thing to each other.
Hilarious because I wasn't part of it, and so I can enjoy that when I'm not in charge. When I'm in charge, I feel like I owe the listeners a little more respect than that. Speaking of, here's the monster himself.
There
Mr.
he is,
Bad
Kleenex.
Corey. Hi, Corey.
Oh, Corey.
I love
Corey
to
was
see you on
fine.
the show today,
Kleenex
Corey.
was a creep.
Thank you, Caleb.
Well, I actually have today off, so I thought make an appearance.
How have you
were
been?
You were making googly eyes at Lisa, Corey.
Yeah, it wasn't that. That was the titties.
Speaking of titties, Kleenex brought up her titties today, and I feel like that was just his way of extremely always bringing up his attraction to her. He's always talking about Elisa.
I think it was clear to see that he'd have rather seen Elisa trying on bras than Eileen.
This is so funny.
Or Elaine, sorry. I think that was very obvious. I'm glad somebody called him out on it.
I think he would settle for anybody trying on bras myself, but
clearly
you'd rather have Fireman John try on bras.
I think Kleenex needs to try on some bras.
You know, really, that's the episode we need. We need the guys to try on bras and show us how differently a B cup fits compared to a C cup.
Yeah.
That's the episode we need.
Did you notice the smile I got out of Charmin on that one?
I feel like we have a couple
Kleenex
of
try on a bra.
I feel like we have
a double D, I think.
Double D's for sure. He's going to need like a 48 in the rib, though. I don't think they make him big enough. He's going to have to get those little attachment extenders.
But
I feel like we have a couple of C's in our
Yeah,
community,
Sherman,
like
that would
guys
be
with
funny
C
to
cups.
see.
Before we go on, thank you, Weezy, for having me up, and thank you
course.
for finally talking to you again.
I love you, Corey.
Oh, quit groveling,
A lot of people
Corey.
don't.
Quit groveling. Thank you, Wheezy, for having me up as a person.
I have a question for you.
Being polite.
Hey, Fireman John,
I have a
that's
question.
respect, not groveling, okay?
Go ahead, Hudson.
Quit groveling. Just say your piece.
You're the one. It sounds like you're the one that's groveling right now.
Let Hudson talk, you guys. He's new.
Yeah,
He
you
wants
turned
to
that
talk.
around on me.
Hey,
Can you bring
I'm just letting them talk. When I get nervous, I start like playing with my beard and stuff. Sorry.
You start playing with what?
Me too,
His
dude.
beard.
Me too. I do the same thing.
Sure. Okay, we'll go with the beard
Hey,
part.
Wizzy, can you bring
Well,
up
at least
Tony
you ain't
Stark?
pulling the hair out.
I want to bash Tony Stark.
If Tony wants to come
Yeah,
up,
I
we
want to
have-
hear more about Eric and Mazza.
John, I'm going to need you to stop talking over everybody. There's 10 people up here right now. So I'm not going to kick anybody down for anybody to come up. But when somebody goes down, Tony's more than, he can come up. but I'm not going to kick anybody off of here for that. And I don't think he will. He's very upset with me. I don't know if he got the beginning of the show, but in the beginning of the show, we brought up this comment he made about Eric, which is not cool, no matter how you look at it. So right. I know that Eric's very upset about that.
Can I speak at all, Wheezy? Or
well, yeah, you could just wait until I'm stopped. I mean, you notice everybody else isn't talking over me. You can wait until I'm done talking, John. That's the rule. Unfortunately, you're going to have to follow
you weren't
the rules.
talking when I talked, but go ahead.
Okay. John, we'll put you backstage for a while until you can actually stop talking when I ask you to stop talking, because otherwise it's just going to be a dick swinging contest of us talking over each other. And we really want to talk about the show. So, Eric, if somebody goes down, Tony's more than welcome to come up. And if he does, I would love for you guys to have a conversation together about it, because I think it's a fucked up thing to say.
And Weezy doesn't want to be like an Agent Mud's cast in a clusterfuck.
I didn't see that, but I heard it was crazy. Go ahead.
I have a question, Weezy. This is my first time.
Let me know when I can talk, Weezy. Just
maybe you're not hearing, John. You just
talked. I heard
while somebody else was talking. You talked over him.
No, I didn't. But go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna make room for. No offense, John, but you're kind of being a dickhead. So I'm gonna kick you out of the studio so that Tony can come up. And go ahead, Stuck in Paradise. I apologize that he was so rude and he talked over you.
No, it's okay. It happens. I'll be honest. I'm real bad at that too, man. I'll be honest. I'm bad at that too.
I get to the point. I get that way. So I mean,
yeah, we all do.
I'm new to the Kermit and Friends things. You know, a buddy of mine that I hung out with hit me to it, and I was just curious on why you have a suicide troll as a mod.
Oh, I don't mod anybody.
Suicide troll.
Botters is a suicide troll.
How does Botter suicide troll?
Do you know what a suicide troll is?
Well, I've been in Kermit and Friends for almost 2 years, and what I have identified as a suicide troll may be different than what you're using that term as. So I'm asking you to educate me.
I'm a troll hunter. I hunt trolls down, I track them, I follow them, and I document the shit that they do. And
so you're the dog, the bounty hunter of trolls?
Welcome, Tony.
Not the dog. No, not the dog or bounty hunter.
Hey,
let's just
up,
say.
I've been
what do you do to them when you find them?
I expose them.
Okay, so you don't like Botter and you're chasing him and you follow him?
No, it's what I do is I document their activities. And then the people that they fuck with, I turn over the information and their identity to them so they can follow through with prosecution.
Well, I will say this: Botter is new to the community.
You put that information over to them to do the prosecution.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, so you don't like the trolls, and you get their information. And you find out who they're bullying, and you contact the victim, and you give them the trolls real information so that they can get real justice, like actual charges.
Thank you. Why am I here?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very true.
Oh,
this is exactly
and you found us because you were chasing Botter?
Yep.
Okay,
and
let me speak.
Botter is a suicide troll. What does he say to people that has made you so mad you chase him?
We're really getting off topic.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it like this. He's tried to have a buddy of mine killed a couple times through the police department. So
again, let me speak. Botter's new, very new to this. Nobody can speak of why he's modded, and you're a new person, and what you say about Botter is not going to be taken as the gospel. So
I don't expect it to.
Elisa is very. All right. Again, I mean, we're gonna have to follow directions. We have to talk one at a time. This is why I shouldn't have 10 people up at the same time. But let's switch gears really quick. Tony, do you stand behind this abhorrent comment that you made about Eric?
No, I apologize, and especially seeing it in writing, it's not a nice comment. I apologize, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Very bad comment.
Well, you're a dumb fuck for saying that. You're a dumb asshole.
Wait, is there a noise or is that me?
I think it's Lappy.
Okay.
Oh, it's
like,
Lappy,
what the fuck? Wappy, mute.
No, it's me. I'm playing guitar.
Okay.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I mean, come on.
All
right. I mean, if you want attention that bad,
I
like
thought it might
Manson
make
does.
background music.
No. We are not all about background music or noise here at all.
Yes. All right.
You're a dumb fuck. You're a fucking asshole for making that comment.
I am.
You can fuck Johnny B in the fucking ass.
I won't do that, but I understand you being mad, and I apologize once again.
All right. Okay. One or two things here.
Yes.
Mr. Troll Police, I've been trolling for 10 years, so come after me and arrest me, whatever. We're getting off topic.
Hey, do you guys want to talk about the show?
I do.
Let's talk about the show.
Let's talk about the show.
Hey, Sharon.
I
didn't like the comedian. I didn't think he was that funny.
I love you,
I'm
Eric.
sorry. He wasn't that funny, you know?
I thought
Coach
the comedian was
Stacy.
hilarious.
Really?
Trauma survivors use sarcasm as humor, so I thought he was funny.
I thought it was just not that sharp.
I thought
I
the
Elisa was
Harris comment. I thought when he was complaining about how hard it was to find criminals to be on his team because good workers were so hard to find. I thought that was hilarious.
All right, I'm not going to argue.
I'll have to say, I thought he was predictable. Everything he was going to say, I could tell he was going to say it beforehand. Path of least resistance. I liked him, but I mean, I also don't like people that have strong-armed robbed people, and they don't seem that upset about it. Like, I mean, if you're that kind of person,
that might have been a lot of built-up stuff.
Come out on the other side.
That hard.
I'm going to look at you sideways. Welcome, Johnny B, everybody. The great Johnny B.
Hey,
Wow.
Johnny B.
Wow. What a way to end the show. I'm sorry if
Oh
I'm
my
jumping
God,
out of
that's right at
context
the
because I
end.
couldn't get in. But oh my God.
But Johnny B, you can't get mini molesters cotton candy ass out of your mind.
Fuck off, Corey.
I guess that was in the show. Minnie Manson did porn bomb the second person in 24 hours. He first
he
porn
did the
bombed
same
Corey
thing to me last night.
and
Yeah,
then he
did the
porn.
same
But
thing
I know
to me
Tony
last
is going to excuse this behavior and say
No,
it's not a porn bomb.
I'll
It's just
speak.
his
No,
ass.
don't speak for me. Let me speak.
That's what you said yesterday. You said this morning when it came to bad cores that it wasn't a porn bomb. It was just him mooning.
Yes, it's a mooning.
Yeah,
yes.
but now it's a
Porn
porn
bomb.
bomb.
It is.
It was a
now all of a
movie.
sudden it's porn bomb.
I think
What do
the-
you consider porn bombing?
I don't know. Lisa will edit that, but I
That
would
was quick
recommend.
enough. Didn't see anything on the top, but just saw the butt.
It's a mooning, but the thing is, I would
That's
recommend
a-
against that. And I want to say, I was so unexpected, and I was like laughing. I'm sorry.
I just
and
want to know what
and I
is it
sort of
with
thought it
these
was funny,
nuts?
so I'm sure Lisa's mad. Elisa just banned him, and she deleted something. I think I deleted to vote for him.
And
So she's mad. I apologize, Elisa. I didn't know anything about it.
But
No,
Tony, you've been
absolutely.
defending his bad behavior all week. You've been defending
but
his
this
bad
is different.
behavior all week.
This
How is
is-
it different? You just said last night,
Oh my
this
God,
morning.
Weezy, you just want to
as-
argue with me.
No, you're not letting me finish. Just like everybody
Yeah.
else, I'm going to exert my dominance here, and
All right,
I'm going
go
to say, don't fucking talk over me.
Oh my
Yesterday,
God.
when he, see, you can't help yourself. When he mooned Corey, you said,
Right.
"Oh, that's not a porn bomb; it's just a mooning."
Right.
But now you're saying, "Oh, okay, yeah, it was funny, but it's not right." Why isn't it not right when he does it to?
I didn't let me finish.
Elisa?
I'll tell you, because it's not good for many. Because people are going to not want him up now because he does that. So once you start doing
That's
that on
why you
people's-
care. You don't care
No,
about
I'm not
Elisa's
saying
channel.
that's- Oh my God, Weezy, you're putting words in my mouth. You don't
It
let me
is
speak. I
Weezy's
just
cat,
said
so he has a right
it's
to
not
fucking
good for
speak.
Elisa.
Shut
I
up,
don't know,
John
Weezy, you're
Mazza.
not listening.
John Mazza, shut the fuck up. It's Weezy's
I think
cat.
Mini Manson needs a welfare
God.
check after that. That was
No, he's all right. But he doesn't like you, Wappy. I'm sorry, and you know you're a much better performer than him. Obviously, I'm sorry that he doesn't. He's not
Well,
respectful.
Mini
Dying-
Manson can be entertaining, but I see him as like a villain. It's like Dr. Evil almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See
I
now,
think
now
this is a
notice,
good
Mark.
idea.
Now, Mark,
Great
notice,
idea,
Mark,
Hazy
everything
Train.
I've been saying about him is coming true.
I
Listen,
like
Mini
Dr.
Manson's
Evil.
a
I had those
fucking nightmare.
styles.
Now
Tony
it's
has
like,
been
told
spending
you
all
so.
week.
Told
Tony,
you
you've
so.
spent all week
Oh my God,
making
Weezy.
excuses for his behavior. That's what you've done. Anybody that is
No.
in our Discord can go in there and see, because I had a beef with Tony about him saying that Eric's a bad person because Eric threatened to stab somebody. At the same time, managing Minnie Manson, who's threatened death on me, death on my family, over and over and over again, publicly slitting Elisa's throat. But Tony's like, well, you know, it's okay. It's okay when
I
he
didn't
does
say
it.
it was okay. Dude, go find where I said it was okay. I said
You're
that's what
excusing
people
it.
do, and I showed other examples of people doing it to me over the years. Kleenex, Brain. Brain said, "You Jew
That's
bastard, I'll burn
what-
you in the oven."
If that's what
Dude,
people do,
Kleenex said,
why
"I'll
are you
come to-"
supporting him?
Because, Weezy, you overreact to everything.
No, I don't. You're
Yes, you do.
hating Eric for the same
No.
reason you're supporting Minnie
You gonna
Manson.
let me speak now?
Not
just
when you
spoke.
interrupt me. No.
Okay.
If you're hating on Minnie
Listen,
or on
I'm gonna
Eric,
go down, dude. This is
good.
not part of the wrap-up
Bye.
show.
Bye. Tony, you've got a huge attitude against me. You talk over everybody all the fucking time. You cannot say that Minnie Manson is allowed to porn bomb people and threaten death on them, but when Eric does it, all of a sudden he's the worst human in the world, and you're going to tell him to fucking get in a car accident while he's on the phone. It's pathetic, and you can't back it up. So you just do what you always do, and you just talk. Oh, no, this is Dictator Wheezy right now. Because if I don't do this, people will just talk over each other the whole time. We're trying to talk about the motherfucking show. And it becomes
it's not dictatorship, Wheezy. It's your cast. And when I get to the point, you saw me the other night when things got going. I was trying to calm it down, take control and stuff. It's not dictator. It's just trying to have a middle here. That's what you're doing. But when John Mazza gets going, you can't shut him fuck up.
Well, he has this way of talking over people, and he doesn't really understand. Very bad, Wheezy. This is unconvertarian. See, this is John. This is how he's been lately. Last week, he was told everybody that I unmodded him. So he's been on a campaign against Wheezy. This whole week, everything I do, he makes laugh emojis. Minnie Manson says something horrible. Oh, it's a laugh emoji. He's just like poking and prodding. Now, him coming up and apologizing for saying that about Eric, I appreciate that. But don't fucking cover for what you've been doing and pretend like, oh, no, I haven't been doing that. You're Minnie Manson's biggest supporter. I am not jealous of Minnie Manson, normal person. I'm sick of him. He's threatened. You know how many times I've had to talk Minnie Manson off of the ledge in private DMs? Over and over and over again of him saying stuff like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't reply. You don't like me. You just hate me. All of this stuff. He's a full-time fucking job, this Minnie Manson. So I'm glad that Tony Stark is taking it up with him, but I'm done with it.
I call him Mini Cancer. Mini Cancer.
He could suck my dick, basically.
And who's the one that warned you against this person? Me.
All right, Weezy, you say these drastic things. Like if you go back and listen to the words you said I said, there's nothing like that. You over-exaggerate everything.
God, John Mazza, you're boring.
There's nothing that
out of
supports...
the 7 years, or what have we been doing on Spreecast? You're boring, Mazza.
Okay.
Boring.
All right, let's get back to the wrap-up show. I can help you with that.
Jesus Christ, I've been going to deal with you like
Tony,
7-8 years.
Tony,
boring.
I'm not going to deal with it. It becomes the Tony show. I'm not dealing with it. Tony is being disingenuous, and I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not dealing with it today. Of course, I want to talk about the show, Tony, but when it becomes let's talking all this shit about what I just said, when anybody can go to the fucking Discord and see exactly that that's the truth, we're not going to deal with it. I thought Noodles' call about Bergs was fucking hilarious. I wish Noodles was on the show way more. I wish he was on this show. And I think that he is probably one of the best additions to our community in the last
I'll agree with that because
months.
He's been on my cast a couple of times. And the more I talk to him, the more I have a connection. The more of a real person that he is.
I love him. I saw him on Kleenex's one time, and I went up there and I talked to him in Kleenex for like an hour and a half, and that's when I was like, okay, I really like this guy. He's pretty awesome. The whole thing with him and Botter is crazy. Hi, Health, and hi. Do you want to come up?
He was on my cast Friday night because Mud got to the point that he's so whipped over this relentless, he finally blocked me. So I started my cast. Noodles came in, and then Ancient Mud came in trying to roast Noodles. And then he found out that I can't roast this guy. I dig this guy. Noodles is cool.
Tony's making the show about himself again, everybody. I'm the weakest person in Kermit Town. Well, you can have your opinions, Tony, and they don't matter to me at all. Your behavior is telling on yourself right now. So I got to see everybody sees it for themselves. You're telling on yourself. You had to come up here to apologize for your behavior because it's been abhorrent lately. That's just what it is. Sorry. Again, try to go back to the show. But Tony's in here being like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Tony, the guy that said I took his fucking mod away while he's still modded. Imagine.
Okay, if I may ask, John Maz, if it's all about you, how about you do your own cast and see how many people come in instead of trying to take control of everyone else's cast?
I thought when Minnie Manson told her her dog should have died, that should have been the end of anybody supporting Minnie Manson. But the fact that he said that, and that John is still making, or Tony is still making excuses for Minnie Manson, tells you all that you really need to know.
Well, I told you about Minnie Manson a couple months ago, and said you guys didn't want to listen, but now you're finding out.
Hi, Weezy.
Hi, Justin.
Honestly, if Minnie Manson,
amazing job,
has to be the worst person to come to Kermit and Friends.
I agree with you, Wappy.
It just seems like this time has come to an end, and he'll probably be around for a while to provide some. Seems like this time has come to an end.
Somebody's really echoing.
Be around for a while to provide some.
I'll put myself on mute. I'll put myself on mute.
Really echoing. Let me see.
Who's echoing?
I don't know. Stacy, it might be you actually.
No, I don't think I'm echoing.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's Stacy.
It's her. It's her.
Mute, Stacy, mute your YouTube.
Yeah, you might have YouTube still in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You got something
Was that
in
it?
your eye.
Okay.
Nothing there.
Well,
Thanks for
Stacy,
coming, Coach Stacy.
I thought she was amazing today. I thought you were the best part of the show for sure.
Oh, thank you.
I missed all that, but Stacy, I know I'm being Corey right now, but you're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you.
So what did you think about all the interactions between the people?
It was crazy because it was like you did informational, like I was the person who like talked about like, some serious topics, and then you had like a lot of freakiness going on. So like it was a little crazy. Like I don't know. It was like I don't know how to explain it. Like you need a balance, I think. If I have to like really explain it the best way, I feel like you overdid it with the freakiness. Like, I would be like, you put some normality, then a little freakiness, and then normality, just have like some really interesting people on, but like, and then you could stick some funny freakiness in between, but like, and just,
she's like one of a kind,
Yeah.
Her show, like, I mean, every week it's different. I love it so much. Like,
oh, you listen to it?
Oh no, I'm talking about Kermit and Friends, right?
Oh,
like,
Kermit and Friends. Yeah, that's
her show. It's so great because you never know what you're going to get, but you are always going to get colorful people that are like, telling people how they should do it. Like Kleenex coming up 4 times today. That to me is a gift. Yeah. I love Kleenex. I love when he comes up like that. He was totally contradicting himself with every appearance. He's the whole reason I'm here. So, and then you have somebody normal like you, Coach Stacy, where it's like, oh, okay, you're grounding us for a bit. And then as soon as that ends, okay, now it's take off again. And there's just, you never know where it's going to go. And she handles it so well. Like I get flustered like this. I'm not good at doing what she does. So I mean, I'm always watching.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm always watching like, wow, that's pretty amazing. Oh, thank you, Hudson Jake.
I loved it when it got crazy and she brought you up and you said, these people need coaching.
Oh, seriously.
Do you think you can help some of them? They probably don't have enough money to pay for your help.
I got these really cute Crocs last night. They're really cute. My aunt lives down in Cincinnati, and she came up yesterday for the craft show. I always go to the craft show. We always go to the craft show here every year. And I got a big box. Like I'm telling you, it's huge. It's very big. So I opened my Halloween stuff up last night, and oh my god, I got so much stuff. I got some new Crocs. I got a new shirt. I got a new cut. I got all kinds of stuff yesterday. I'm like, oh my god.
Excuse me. I got a question. Why does Hudson look like an older version of Justin?
It's Halloween.
It does. That's your long lost daddy.
It's like Justin when he's older.
I'm actually 29 years old.
So you're only
So
a
you're
couple
like
years
the
older
slightly
than
younger
Justin.
version of
Justin's
Justin.
27, if I am right.
Well, that's your older big brother then.
Anyway, I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite.
Justin, did you watch the show today?
No, I was sleeping.
Oh, you rascal. You realize that this is a wrap-up show where we talk about the show.
I know, but we can talk besides the show. There's so many other things to talk about.
If I may ask,
we do that too much already. But Stacy was on the show today, and she is an author, and she's gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in her life, and now she writes about empowering yourself. So she's awesome.
Do you have your own book, Stacy?
Yeah, I have. I just came out with a book called "Empower Yourself," and it's on Amazon if you want it. That actually might be a little helpful for you.
If you link it in the private chat, I can share it to everybody.
If I may ask, put that in private chat. But also, what is the book maintain? What is it basically just short and maintain? What is it about?
Basically, it's about, no matter what you're going through in life, any obstacle, whether it be stress or anything in life, that you could overcome it. A lot of people, we have obstacles in our life, but not everybody can handle obstacles. A lot of times people fall into depression, they get angry, they just don't know how to handle it, and this book shows you that you can get through anything in life, and it gives you the grounds, the steps, the platform on how to overcome your obstacles, and, that you could actually, accomplish and get the dreams and desires. You could be whatever you put your mind to, you could do, because you're good enough to.
That's a great message. A lot of us could really use to hear that over and over and over again.
Yeah, we had old school parents like we did when we were younger, we would have that, but today's kids don't have that anymore.
Well,
yeah,
on dirt bikes and motorbikes are on their phones.
Smack you in the mouth and tell you why you did wrong.
Seasons, you could not be more right that Minnie needs this book. He really needs this book. Minnie Manson porn bombed Elisa today when the whole show was named after him. When in the past, all he's done is begged to be on her show, threatened her backstage. She still gives him a platform. And what does he do? He shows his big, ugly, fat ass to get her channel struck down. After crying about how his channel was struck down by Botter, which I think he was fibbing about. I don't think Botter struck his channel down.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Grossest moment in Kermit and Friends history ever.
Yeah. Candy cotton ass.
I know we've seen a lot of things on Kermit and Friends. Maybe the pen was grosser. It's so hard to keep track.
That's right.
We should have like a stackable list so we can stack rank the grossest events.
He did that to me last night.
All the time.
All the time.
Don't
go to the Discord. They're gonna invite you to Discord, but if you go, you make up a fake name and you carefully participate. Right? You don't tell anybody anything about yourself in there because they will find you, and there's people in there you don't want to find you.
I love this normal person. They're hilarious.
And to be honest, he did that. I'm sorry, don't mean to interrupt you. You go ahead.
You're fine, Corey. Go ahead.
He did that to me last night. That I'll have him on just for shits and kicks and stuff. See what I could do with him, and I can fucking mess around just to piss him off. But I had my mouse ready right on the marker, so because I had a feeling he was going to do so. Right when he did, I clicked him right off.
Did he talk for a while before he porn bombed you? Or
I've been doing this stuff for 10 years. I've been trolling. I know what the fuck. When
Elisa got one off
when they're going to porn bomb you.
When Elisa got rid of that guy right before he showed his wiener, I was very impressed. Like
what is going on? Why is everybody losing their mind today? We don't normally have this much nudity.
What's all the flabby butts?
Yeah, I mean, this is Stacy's first time here. It's Hudson Jake's first time here. And it's kind of left a bad taste in their mouth, I'm sure, no pun intended.
Okay, now we're talking about
listen. It was a little bit of a shocking experience, but
okay, Weezy, just up on that one. We're talking about butts and stuff.
I said no pun intended.
Taste in your mouth.
Where else am I going to learn about some of this stuff but Kermit and Friends? I'm here.
Funny thing that happened today. Yeah, go ahead, Hudson.
Listen. In live stream, expect the unexpected.
Absolutely, and this community never gives us any shortage of that.
By the way, Stacey, if you read the private chat, I said something to you.
Snow Queen was in the private chat the whole time, telling Elisa.
Send me an email.
Elisa was having problems at the beginning of the show, and her camera was roll off. So she was paying extra attention to the private chat to see, hey, is everything going good now? Well, Snow Queen was telling her that her audio was fucked up. And so part of Stacy's interview was being interrupted with basically Elisa trying to figure out if her microphone was fucked up, but it wasn't. It sounded perfect. But Snow Queen kept insisting in private chat that there was something wrong with her microphone. It was way too loud or it was way too quiet. And it was like, not even in the backstage is safe. Yeah, it was perfect.
It was perfect. There was nothing wrong with her microphone at all.
I feel like that some people in this community, when they're not having attention spent on them, they have to be loud or disruptive just to get attention put on them. And it drives me absolutely crazy. That's why
low self-esteem. That's low self-esteem and narcissistic behavior.
Look at the criminals fighting over who's the better criminal. I mean, how do we play that one so it makes sense?
Total insanity.
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah, I mean, like the prisoners aren't telling good enough prison stories to entertain the other prisoners. We got professional prisoners here who've been to prison in multiple states.
Well, they want to feel good about themselves, and that's how they feel good about themselves. The big bad guy,
I know Seasons. I know she was trying to help, but she wouldn't take no for an answer when everybody else was saying, no, the audio's fine. She doubled down. She's like, nope, the audio's not fine. So I love her. So I'm not talking shit. We have who I think is going to be very disruptive, especially if I bring Fireman John back up. So I'm warning the panel right now, but I would love to hear what Trumpster Bob has to say about the show today. Welcome.
I know, but I also like to find out and know more about Coach Stacy because she seems very interesting, and I want to know more.
Yeah, I want to talk to Stacy. I don't want to talk to Bob.
Person.
Well, Corey, you should have watched
Stacy.
I love that.
Stacy gets Fireman and Bob on her first trip. That's not fair to have. We want her to come back.
He's going to send you some accidental nudes.
I would like to come back.
Good.
You got to come back.
I was very impressed by your words and your. I look forward to reading your book, Stacey.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? I've been through a lot in life, and you know what? The biggest accomplishment for me was helping others because I wouldn't be where I am today if people didn't reach out and help me. So I like giving back.
Yeah, you had
that's really apparent, and I hope to have some dialogue with you at some point because I really.
John, if you could flirt with Stacy like on another show, that would be great.
No, that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to her, Weezy. Take a breath, okay?
Okay, that was a mistake. It was this mistake to bring Fireman John back up. He has an agenda, and it's not talking about the show.
He taught us something important last year, and it came up on the show today, so he had to show up. He's our 13th stepper. He's why we know what that is.
There he is, man of the hour.
I'm not just talking to Coach Stacy. I'm flirting with her, and she's flirting back. So, I mean, come on.
How's everybody doing out there?
What's up, Trumpster Bob? How you doing?
On her face? Did you see the smile?
Who the hell we got on here?
Corey is trying to flirt with Stacy, and it's really
no. I'm just talking.
It's really uncomfortable. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment for him. Love the guy, but probably not the spot to. Poor Stacy. She's never going to come back.
I'm going to take blood to knock me down.
John, I'm not scared. You just won't shut up. All you're trying to do.
Okay, cool.
John, you're just trying to talk to Stacy and flirt with her. You've given her phone number backstage.
Sorry,
John, Stacy, put your phone number backstage.
Oh, you're looking awfully pretty today, there, Sherman.
He put his phone number back.
Because I've been away from you for so long. It's been good for me.
No, I think you took my advice and changed your eyebrows a little bit.
Okay, trust her,
I
Bob.
don't
She's
think
married,
so.
so we got to
I've been
stop.
doing my
She's
eyebrows
married.
the same for 30 years.
She's married.
Oh, so you've always looked like the evil bitch from the South. Okay, just
Bob,
clarify.
what did you think about the show
Whatever
today?
it takes to piss you off, Bob.
I don't know. I might want to grudge fuck you.
No, you
Oh
wouldn't
my
get a
goodness.
chance.
Oh,
Love
jeez.
tape. You have
Yeah,
to get
you
consent
this is
first.
You're
Trumpster
right. If I
Bob.
grudge fuck you,
You'd
you'd
never
be the
get
ugliest
consent
bitch
from me.
I ever fucked.
You wouldn't get a chance, Bob.
rights.
Actually, your rape charges make you
Wait,
fit in
wait,
perfectly
Bob,
with all the
Bob, wait.
criminals we had on today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the judge being married to the DA is right up your
Oh,
cup
it's
of tea for
always
the trial with
the
zero
judge's
evidence.
fault. It
And I
doesn't
think
have
you get
anything
all
to
that
do with
exposed
you
this
and your
year.
knife
Stacey's never
and
coming
how
back.
you
We
like to
lost
attack
Stacey,
Never any
women.
sex between us two. Even the
Yeah.
doctor was clear on
Sure.
that in the rape
I'm
test.
sure.
She hadn't
I'm
had sex
sure.
in 3 months. I'm
I'm
pretty
sure. Your
Yeah,
story
you know what you're
changes
talking
all
about.
the time. It's
Aren't
a
you the one
constant
that's got all those
evolution of
criminal
bullshit
charges on you being
neglected
investigated for
work.
fraud?
Bob, what did you think about the show today, Bob?
I
Want to talk about the show since it's the
shit.
wrap-up show?
No, yeah, I just know people on here. Well, I came on here to say hi, but I don't watch the. You talking about Elisa's live stream bullshit?
Come on, you watched it. I
You
saw you
love
typing
it.
in there.
No, I've not watched, but maybe 5-10 seconds of it. I thought that's fucking stupid.
You didn't like.
You got to
Coach
come back,
Stacey?
T-Bob. Come back
on,
to the
Bob.
show.
No, I'm not interested in that kind of shit. I mean, like anybody here, if you go live just to show your daily activity, I'm not gonna fucking watch you. I don't do so.
She wrote a book, Bob. Bob, she wrote a book.
I got a question.
Good.
What have
Do
you
I
done?
need this type of
Ever
thing
written a
like I'm
book?
in high school? I
Does
got my-
anybody know that she wrote a book?
Yeah, she just showed it to us. So you talked about it the whole
popular.
show.
Okay, Weezy, can I ask a question? I thought, Bob, you didn't drink anymore, but you're drinking, but you're
I
mad
never
at
said
a
I quit
true
drinking, you
woman.
stupid
Okay,
fuck.
Charmin
That's
and
how
I, we have
stupid
our
you are. You are
differences, but
fucking
she's actually a
stupid,
true
Corey. You're
woman.
dumb as a bunch
But-
of fucking
but
rocks.
Trump-
I
but-
am
but-
drinking
but-
beer. I just
Sorry.
don't drink every fucking week or every fucking day, you moron. I got control over my drinking. You'll be drunk and passed out by a fucking 11
How's the meth
p.m., you
going,
fucking
Bob?
Fat fucking slob.
Bob,
Piece of shit,
but why do you
Corey.
have a teenage girl behind you?
Just
No, I don't believe she's a teenage. I believe she's 27 years old now. Yeah.
I won't kick T-Bob.
And it
No,
doesn't
Not
matter
T-Bob.
if that's the greatest of a professional fucking sport, how old they are. That's
So
the
it's all-
greatest fucking gymnast
Oh,
that's
well,
ever
okay.
existed, man or woman, you stupid
So
fuck.
nominate.
So if I want to have her as my favorite fucking most accomplished athlete of all time,
Can we bring back the guy in the red
It
woods?
was
so
not
he
gonna
can
buy
eat
you, but
girl.
I mean,
Unlike
I
some
was the
piece
age
of
of the
fucking
hot
jack
over.
off
that
dick.
guy
Weezy,
that's
what the
in the
fuck
red
is
woods
going
that likes
on?
to hunt trolls
Like
so
you
he can
What's
fucking
up?
work
What
off.
the hell is going on?
I think there's a
Wrong
lot of
stream,
people in the
guys.
redwood
Wrong
that
guys.
don't
Don't
like
think it's
Bob.
Kermit
athlete
and
of all
Friends.
time,
Wrong
Bill.
stream. It's not the
Why?
hate
Because he
stream.
once
Wrong
set a record
stream.
and how many dicks he sucked off in 1
Can we
hour.
go back on
Billy
Kermit
George
and Friends?
loving faggot Corey,
Go
shut
back
the fuck up.
Can
Go
we
back
go
to
about
Kermit
it?
and Friends.
Okay,
Her
Bob,
book,
I'm
if
going to
we
bring
could
you
do
back
it.
up,
It's
but
the
let's
wrap
stick.
up.
Corey, I'm going to bring you both back up.
Can we do like a special thingy?
For the love of God, let's talk about the motherfucking show. Bob, I love you. I'll bring you back up. But if somebody's talking, don't talk. Don't hate on the guest. If you didn't watch the show, we don't know. This is not the Bob show. Okay, Bob? Corey, I love you. Bob, I love you.
Let's go back to the Kermit and Friends.
They say something
Wrap up
about
to
me.
the-
I'm going to
the wrap
mouth
up
up
show.
about him like this fucking faggot you got talking right there. He goes by Corey, the cum guzzling faggot.
Maybe we could do this on a different show, though. That's not the wrap-up show. What do you think, Wappy? How do we
Wednesday night?
bring this in?
Can we do something special? Kind
Yes.
of like Brady Bunch-esque. I have this cool thing like I recorded with Sigmund Twain like a long time ago. And can we like wave at the camera when it says Kermit and Friends? And like we'll just listen to it real
Yeah,
quick.
it was like
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
Yeah.
let me get it set up.
We got, hey, model.
Whoa, what the heck was that? That was weird.
Yeah, that
Does
was
everybody
weird.
go-
Did that happen to
Everybody
you guys too?
experienced it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody feels weird now, don't they?
That was odd.
I thought it was my internet. I thought it was my internet.
I thought it was
crashing.
me. It was all of us, huh?
No, it was all of us.
This might be my last show.
Kermit and Friends is this wonderful new variety show hosted by Elisa Jordana. I've been on about 6 times. Wappy has been on about 4 times, but now he's doing 2 songs every show. My singing partner friend. And so the last one, which is what these notes are about, July 4th, a couple days ago, like yesterday. And everything seems like it's more than one day ago. So this is my messages, my direct messages to the host, Elisa Jordana. Best episode so far, the Relationship and Therapy Show. And Charmin out-pontificated Sigmund. Now, most people have the dependency complex, afraid of being unattached. I had supportive parents, so my independence has kept me single, but totally available for another superior person. I spent about $1,000 on Wappy, Lynette, and me for 3 days, nights at Venice Boardwalk and Hostel, and West Hollywood twice, so I can easily afford you. Ooh, that didn't sound right. I'd love to buy lunch for you, lovely person. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
I ain't never voted Democratic. Every fucking Democrat's a piece of shit.
We'd have to respect your opinion for it to matter.
Charmin is a piece of shit. It's because of bitches like her that get
greatest honor in the
That's
world
not very
is
nice of you.
like by
Thank you
Bob.
for letting me
Music,
play
how you
that,
been doing?
guys, and that was awesome.
Jordana and Lala's a bunch of fucking talking bullshit.
Shout out to Sigmund Twain. You know, I think about that guy all the time. Great.
Minnie Manson,
awesome
fuck
person.
you.
Yeah. What happened to him?
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
Hey, why is there two Weezy?
You guys are so fucking hilarious.
Oh
Why is there
shit.
two- Why is
Minnie
why
Manson.
is there-
Yeah, no porn
Show us your
bombing. No
butthole.
porn bombing.
Okay, you guys, it's been a great show. We're going to end the
Yeah.
show. Wappy, will you love to sing for us? Because this is enough.
Great
Enough
time
is
to end
enough.
the show.
Yeah, hold on. Like,
Yeah.
let me just.
Hey, thanks for bringing me up, Wheezy.
Of course, Harry.
Unless
Hey,
someone
y'all
else wants to
shit
sing, because
talk
I don't
together,
have
come on
anything
over to
prepared
my
right
house.
now,
I'll
so
let
I'd have
you
to
do it.
prepare it.
It's
Can
okay.
someone else
Just,
sing?
I would
I have
love
to
for
get
you
advice
to
for the model maker down there.
Okay, hold on. Let me just hold
okay,
on.
take
Give me
your
like
time. Take your time. We
2
got a couple
minutes.
minutes. Yeah. Wappy's going to sing for us, everybody. This has been a very tough show, but we always persevere. When people act like children, sometimes you just have to give a little bit of a pushback. When the internet fails on you in the middle of your show, sometimes Charmin ends up at the bottom of the screen. You got to bring her right back up to the top. So this is how we do it here. Trumpster Bob's
This
eating
is
what I
how
would
we
guess to
do
be
it. Do
sardines.
it.
Harry's talking over me, but that's okay. I love Harry. He's allowed
Sorry.
to talk over me. Justin didn't even watch the show today, but he's on here. We love him. He got some new Crocs. Minnie Manson's backstage doing all kinds of bullshit. He's not allowed up here ever again because he porn bombed people. And for him to cry, Minnie Manson, for him to cry all of that time about being porn bombed and then to porn bomb people, he's going to get banned from the studio, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, he was just banned from the studio. Tony Stark's dangerously close to being banned from the studio because he's just a Minnie Manson apologizer, which we don't like. We don't like that. Minnie Manson
And
does
I'm-
very
I'm
bad
gonna
things, and nobody should excuse him doing those bad
Now,
things.
you can't go telling people who
Okay,
they're not liking.
Weezy, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put a plug in. Coach Stacy, I just put my YouTube in private chat.
100% of the time you end up with no friends. So
I
don't
just
do
put,
that.
and I do have a following. and I'm
Stacey, I
very
apologize
popular. I do
on
like late
everyone's
night shows,
behalf.
but I'm pretty popular on my late night shows.
We hope you come back.
You gotta follow me, so I'm putting a plug in.
Oh,
Late night, that's an understatement.
You ain't got no friend.
Weezy, can I say something?
Yeah, please.
This was a great. This was my first show, and this is crazy. But y'all always say crazy. By the way, I had to mute because the ice cream truck went by, and they always play like Popeye or play some.
That's okay.
Who's talking, Justin?
You're my favorite new part of the show, Hudson.
Did somebody say ice cream?
Yeah. You know, the thing is, it's this. I've been on crazier shows. This is.
Good luck,
this is
Tony.
not-
Good luck with that. You hate
Hey,
it.
Hudson, do you go watch him Maurice Delk live stream?
What?
Do you watch Maurice Delk live stream?
I don't understand
Aw,
what
look
he's
at the
saying.
kitty. It's
Maurice
okay.
Delk.
Oh, I love. Aw.
I see. Oh,
What's his
Pretty
No
cat.
French kissing. No French kissing.
What's your cat's name?
Yeah, go ahead.
her name
French
is
kid.
Fuzzy. I call her Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Aw, she's
Today is her
adorable.
birthday. She's a year old.
Happy birthday,
Aw.
Happy
Percy.
birthday!
I have 2 Shih Tzus. I love animals.
Yeah, she's my baby.
I love animals. I've had so many animals in my life.
They literally become your babies. They really do.
Yeah, she really is, and she's super spoiled.
My Shih Tzus
Cute too.
can't help it when you love them.
Great color for a
Yeah,
kitty.
get down here. We got some
I like
wild
that
cats. I
kitty.
breed that thing.
I think Wappy is almost ready. Everybody, Tony John will be doing his own wrap-up show at the same time as mine next week. I encourage everybody to go to the one that you want to watch. Me and beautiful Charmin will still be doing our show that we've done for almost a year together. But Tony, the dick-sucking hater, Minnie Manson apologist, is going to be doing his own show. So please, and notice I have not unmodded Tony yet. And he keeps telling everybody how I unmodded him. Minnie will be Johnny Carson of wrap-ups. Mark my words. Have fun having Minnie Manson porn bomb you, Tony, because he's not to be trusted, and you think that he won't fuck you over too. Baloney was right about you, Tony.
And I told you
hate
so.
saying it. It's true. A lot of you guys have told me about Tony. It's true.
Told you so.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
I agree with him
very
100%
disappointing.
on Tony.